You finally got her, the 10 out of 10 woman, the one every man stares at, the one you thought you won the lottery with. You give her everything, the stability, the attention, the security. You believe her beauty means loyalty. But the high-value, highly attractive woman is often the one who hurts you the worst. Today, we are exposing the brutal, uncomfortable truth about why the most desirable women are often the least faithful. This isn't about blaming her looks. It's about understanding the deep evolutionary psychology and the constant parade of options that erode her capacity for commitment. We are going to show you the psychological trap you fall into when you worship a woman for her beauty and how to protect your frame from the most dangerous kind of betrayal. Her high value means high options, and high options make commitment an impossible choice for her primal brain. Men, this channel is becoming a brotherhood. I set a goal to unite 3,000 real men before this month ends. If you're rocking with the truth and you want more men to wake up, hit subscribe, like this video, and turn on your notification. Make your support and voice count in the comment section. The problem you face is that you treat an exceptionally attractive woman like she is the exception to the rules of female nature. You believe her beauty somehow cleanses her of the same primal instincts that drive every other woman. But the uncomfortable truth is that the prettier the woman, the more intense the primal drive to seek the best deal because she is constantly getting new, better offers. The first reason these women often cheat is the inflation of self-value and the lack of true frame test. A highly attractive woman lives in a world where men constantly validate her. From age 15 onward, she is told she is a goddess. Her value is never questioned. She never has to earn attention. It's just given to her. This inflates her ego to a point where she believes she deserves constant upgrades. When you date her, you likely made the fatal mistake of worshiping her beauty. You let her get away with bad behavior. You forgave disrespect because you were so afraid of losing her. You put her on a pedestal, and when you put her on a pedestal, you become the rug beneath it. Think about Alex. Alex stayed at a model. She was stunning. He bought her gifts, traveled with her, and constantly told her how lucky he was. When she started treating him like a servant, demanding his time, criticizing his friends, Alex did nothing. He just smiled and took it. Why? Because he was afraid he couldn't find anyone that attractive again. When Alex finally found out she was seeing her photographer on the side, he was devastated. What was she thinking? She was thinking, he is desperate. He is so focused on my looks that he will never leave. I have no respect for him, and therefore I have no reason to be loyal. Alex was the loser in this story because his value was tied to her external appearance, not his internal frame. She cheated because he allowed her to. The second reason is the primal drive for constant validation, the hypergamy treadmill. A highly attractive woman receives validation at a rate that destroys her ability to feel satisfaction. She knows deep down that she can walk out your door right now and have 10 new options before the sun sets. Her brain is constantly receiving new data that says, I could do better. This constant flow of attention doesn't make her loyal, it makes her restless. It creates a psychological addiction to newness and validation. She needs the excitement of the chase, the rush of confirming she can still attract high-value men. I had a client, Ben. Ben was a successful entrepreneur who married his former secretary. They had a great life, but Ben noticed she was always scrolling Instagram, always dressing up for casual trips to the grocery store. She was always fishing for attention. Ben confronted her about her emotional affair with a client. What was she thinking? She wasn't thinking, I need money. She was thinking, I need to prove I am still the main character. Your comfortable devotion isn't enough. I need the thrill of attracting a man who thinks he can steal me. Her unfaithfulness was a narcissistic exercise, a desperate need to feel the adrenaline of being desired by someone new, confirming her own high market value. If these truths are shocking your system, good. That means you are waking up. We need more men to see this game for what it is. If you want the truth and you want the tools to protect your masculine frame from these brutal realities, then you need to join this community. Hit subscribe, drop a like, and leave a comment right now to show your support and voice. The final reason is the scarcity of real consequence. The highly attractive woman understands her leverage. She knows that even if she is caught, she has a very high chance of replacing you instantly or even getting you to beg for her back because you are trapped by her looks. She knows she is likely to face a low consequence for a high crime. This brings us to the winner's story, Jason. Jason dated a woman everyone envied. She was gorgeous, but Jason built his life around his mission. He prioritized his health, his business, and his self-respect. He enjoyed her company, but he did not need her. When Jason noticed her behavior shift, the late-night texts, the distance, he didn't play detective. He didn't ask her for a confession. He sat her down, told her, "Your energy is off. I am not negotiating for loyalty. If you are not 100% in this, you are 100% out." He gave her the immediate consequence of total loss before she even had a chance to fully monkey branch. What was she thinking? She was thinking, he doesn't need me. I will lose my security and my highest value option because he values his frame more than my looks. Jason won because he showed her that his internal worth was higher than her external appearance. He forced her to respect him. The highly attractive woman will only be faithful to the man whose strength and self-respect she genuinely fears losing. You have to understand that when you are with a woman who is highly desired, your commitment must be rooted not in her looks, but in her loyalty to your frame. If you drop your frame, her hypergamy will lead her to the next option because she knows it's always waiting. So here's the smart question I want you to answer in the comments below. If a woman's attractiveness determines the number of options she receives, do you think it is possible for any man to provide enough stability to permanently stop the primal urge to explore better deals? I want your raw, honest opinion. Drop a comment below right now. Tell me what you think. Your input helps all the men in this brotherhood see the truth clearly. And if this video gave you the eyes to see the game, make sure you subscribe and hit that bell. We need you here.